Welcome to the Full Stack Development Series. Over the next 50 plus videos, you're going to build a complete application from scratch. Not toy examples, not disconnected tutorials. One real application that grows with you from a simple HTML page to a production deployed, fully monitored, microservices powered app. The app is called TaskFlow, and by the end of this series, you'll understand every single layer of modern web development. So what is TaskFlow? TaskFlow is a team task management application. Think of it like a simplified version of Jira, Trello, or Asana. Users can create tasks, assign them to team members, set priorities, track progress, and organize work into projects. Here's what the finished product looks like. On the left, a sidebar with projects and filters. In the center, a task board with columns: to do, in progress, done. Each task card shows the title, assignee, priority, and due date. Click a task to see its full details, add comments, change status. There's a login page with email, password, and social login options, a settings page for your profile and notification preferences, and a dashboard with charts showing team productivity. That's the end goal. But we don't start there. We start with just HTML, a plain web page with no styling, no interactivity, and we build up layer by layer. Let me walk you through the journey. In phase 1, we build the HTML structure, the header, the navigation, the task form, the task list, pure HTML, no CSS, no JavaScript, just structure. In phase 2, we add CSS, colors, fonts, layouts, animations. The ugly HTML page becomes a beautiful, responsive application. We learn Flexbox, Grid, Sass, and mobile-first design. In phase 3, JavaScript brings it to life. Clicking buttons actually does something. Tasks are created, deleted, filtered, sorted. We learn the DOM, async programming, and design patterns. In phase 4, we convert everything to TypeScript. The same code, but now the computer catches our mistakes before we even run it. In phase 5, we rebuild the front end with React and Svelte. The same task flow, but using professional frameworks that companies actually use in production. Phase 6 is where it gets exciting. We build the back end. Node.js, Express, Hono, REST APIs, GraphQL. Tasks aren't stored in the browser anymore. They live on a server. Phase 7 adds authentication. Users can sign up, log in, and only see their own tasks. JWT tokens, OAuth 2 with GitHub and Google. Phase 8 connects to real databases. PostgreSQL for structured data, Redis for caching. Phase 9 adds testing, unit tests, integration tests, end-to-end tests. Phase 10 adds production-grade logging and error handling. Phase 11 deploys everything to AWS, Docker containers, Terraform for infrastructure, GitHub Actions for automated deployments, Prometheus and Grafana for monitoring. And phase 12 splits TaskFlow into microservices, showing how large-scale production applications are actually built. Let's look at how the project folder will evolve. Right now, we start simple, a folder called TaskFlow with an index.html file. That's it. By phase 2, we add a styles folder with CSS files. By phase 3, a scripts folder with JavaScript files. By phase 5, the front end becomes a proper React or Svelte project with components, hooks, stores, and routes. By phase 6, we add a server folder with API routes, controllers, and services. By phase 8, a database folder with migrations and seed files. By phase 11, we add a Docker file, Terraform folder, and .github/workflows for CI/CD. The final structure looks like a real production project, because it is one. Every file, every folder has a purpose, and you'll understand exactly why each one exists because you added them yourself one by one. Here's how to get the most out of this series. First, code along. Don't just watch. Pause the video, type the code, run it, break it, fix it. That's how you learn. Watching is passive. Coding is active. Second, watch in order. Each video builds on the previous one. If you skip the HTML videos, the CSS videos won't make as much sense. If you skip the JavaScript videos, the React videos will confuse you. Third, use the same tools I use. VS Code, the terminal, node.js, Git. We set all of these up in the previous video. If you haven't watched that one, go back and do it now. Fourth, don't rush. If a concept is new, rewatch that section, pause and experiment. Try changing the code to see what happens. Speed comes with understanding, not with skipping. Fifth, build your own features. After each video, try adding something to TaskFlow on your own, an extra field on the task form, a different sort option, a new color theme. The best learning happens when you experiment. By the end of this series, you won't just know how to code, you'll understand the complete picture. How the front end talks to the back end, how the back end talks to the database, how everything gets deployed to the cloud, how monitoring tells you if something breaks. You'll have built a real application that you can put on your resume, show in job interviews, and be proud of. Most importantly, you'll have the confidence to build anything because you've done it once from zero to production. Let's start building. In the next video, we begin with HTML fundamentals, the very first building block of every website. See you in the next one.